Need that shit that grow from out the ground. Got the plug from Collie Buds and then we cop it by the pound, yeah.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Element here, and this is the first video that I have made in 2025. So the videos that I've been uploading for a while have been from 2019, and they are from the old channel that I used to have. So if you see some videos that look a lot older, that's why. I found a hard drive of about 50 of them, and I decided I was going to post them instead of letting them go to waste. But anyways, I'm back now, and it is 2025. I am 25 years old now, so I'm definitely feeling older, and I'm coming at you with another life story. So for this one, we're taking it back to 2015. So 2015 was a long time ago. That was a whole decade ago at this point. Now in 2015, I was in 9th grade, so I was freshly in high school. Absolutely awful year. I'm glad that it's over, and I'm glad that we're in 2025 now. A lot of people look back and they say that high school was a great experience. For me, I absolutely hated it. I hated every second of high school, and I wanted to leave more than anything. High school for me was pretty much just getting bullied by all the popular kids and basically not fitting in with anybody other than my immediate friend group and wanting to leave because of how hard the academics were. And I'm not gonna lie, college was easier than high school, which makes no sense to me, but it was. So in high school and all throughout my childhood, I had this friend. He was actually my best friend since 4th grade. And that's a long time to have a best friend. 4th grade all the way until senior year of high school is crazy to me. Now, unfortunately, we are no longer friends, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But we'll just call this friend Chris. And Chris and I were best friends for years, from 4th grade all the way up until senior year of high school. And until even the first semester of us going to college, we were best friends. And for some reason in 4th grade, we were really obsessed with making our own website. So there's this site called the Yola site where you can create a site. I have no idea if it's still up today. I'll check after I make this video. But you can create a website on there, and it was really cool what you could do. And it was super easy to use, so a 4th grader building a website was not a challenge at all. Also, forgot to mention, my site is still up, so I could always link it in the description, but I'm probably not going to just for privacy reasons, so I'll leave it as it is for now. In the future, if I ever hit a big milestone on this channel, though, I'm definitely going to show you guys the site, because it's absolutely cringe and absolutely ridiculous. So in 2015, we noticed our websites weren't getting a lot of traction, and we also both had YouTube channels at the time. I wasn't on this one. I've actually had about 4 or 5 YouTube channels at this time. Element was the one I had the most subscribers on originally, but I ended up having to delete it for reasons that I'm not going to go into. It was basically privacy concerns. So we thought, how can we get more views on our YouTube channel and also show more people our websites? So there's this site for chatting. I don't even know if it's still up. I'd have to look at the end of this video. But you could put chat rooms on your website, or you could just have chat rooms on there. So we both decided to put chat rooms on our website, and basically that helped us get a little bit more people viewing our site for each one of us. So we got more viewers on each of the sites, and we were happy. We were like, this is cool. We're getting more people checking out our site. And then all of a sudden one day, these random people came into our chat room who we've never heard of before, and they were from out of the country, a couple of them. So I live in the US. A couple of them were from like out of country. I think Britain and the UK. I can't remember. And I just remember they said, this site is terrible. We're going to take it down, as in like they're going to hack it and DDoS or DOS it or whatever it's called, and just completely erase the website and take it off the internet because they didn't like it. Now, I'm not going to lie, 15-year-old me, I was not the brightest individual, so I took this with a grain of salt. I didn't think they could actually hack anything, and I started talking back to them and giving them attitude, which probably wasn't the best thing to do at that point when somebody is threatening to hack your website and take it down. Now, for whatever reason, they only went after Chris's website and not after mine, so that was a little weird to me. But here's really where the story starts. So I decided to post a YouTube video called We Own These Blank Chat Room Idiots onto my YouTube channel at the time, and one of the people that actually was in the chat room somehow found the video on my channel and said, yo, it's this guy from the video. You guys didn't do anything. You didn't do shit. And we're like, what? Is this actually the same guy, or is this somebody trolling us? So I respond to it because they said we didn't do shit, and I was like, bro, if we didn't do shit, then why are you still commenting on this video? Because clearly it affects you so much. And honestly, I don't even remember if he actually responded to the comment because it's been so many years since then. I'd have to go back on my old hard drive and look, because I know I have a video related to this on there. I still have the original video of in the chat room communicating with those guys. So after this, I didn't really hear anything about it for a week or a week and a half past this time because I wasn't really thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, my friend Chris texts me one day and he says, our website's down. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, your website is down? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, was it the hackers? And he says, yeah, they took it down. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? How is that possible? So these grown adults were so bothered by the fact that I posted a YouTube video about them saying how they didn't do anything that they decided to actually hack our website, well, his website, and take it down, which is absolutely insane to think that grown men are offended by a kid posting a YouTube video and they had to take his website down. So naturally, we're both freaking out. We both think they're going to hack more things because they said they were going to. They're like, keep messing with us, we'll hack more. So at that point, we just stopped. We're like, we're not going to feed into this anymore. We took the chat room down off our website because it was just bad news. And that was pretty much it for that. Now, what did I learn in this story? A couple of things. So the first one being, don't go adding random chat rooms to your website unless they're secure and you're sure that it's going to be safe. Somebody says they're going to hack you or they're going to take your website down, take it seriously. Don't make it a joke like I did. And then the last thing is choose your friends wisely because me and Chris are no longer friends, and I'm going to go into that now because I said I would at the beginning of the video. So unfortunately, Chris and I fell out about senior year, I would say like first semester going into college, so end of my senior year of high school, beginning of freshman year of college. Pretty much what happened is I texted one of my friends how Chris was annoying me because he's being rude and disrespectful and all these other things, and Chris found out about it. He wasn't happy. He said I stabbed him in the back, and then every time we would hang out with him, he would ask in conversation, so what are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? And I'd be like, dude, can I please have a conversation without you interrupting it or asking a stupid question? And then it finally got to the point in college where he texted me something because he was talking badly about me behind my back, and I called him out on it, and then he said I betrayed him and all this other stuff. So I said, you know what, dude, best of luck with everything. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And then he started texting me the next day being like, it's not fair that you're treating me like this. I've been such a good friend to you. I've been nothing but good to you. And I said, dude, it doesn't matter. I understand you've been a good friend, but like at the same time, you're being so dramatic over this. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like, I'll move on with my life. Best of luck with everything. If you never need anything, hit me up. So January 2019, I actually came back home from going away to school because I decided I just want to commute. It would be easier and cheaper. He actually texted me apologizing and said, I'm truly sorry for how I've been. I hope all is well with you. I responded to it. I said, I hope all is well with you too. Best of luck with everything. Pretty much left it at that. He was trying to invite me to hang out. I'm not going to lie. I really did not want to hang out with this kid. I was doing everything to avoid it, so I did. So that was pretty much the last conversation I had with this kid. And then in the summer of 2019, I'm hanging out with a couple of my friends who also fell out with this kid just because of everything that went on, and we were in the same friend group. I went to this little village town that's like 15 minutes away from where I used to live. I live in a completely different town now, about 30 minutes from where I used to live. But I ran into the kid, and he was waving to us, and his friend was waving to us too. And I'm not going to lie, I feel bad about this, but I just completely ignored them and went into my car because I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So the moral of this story is don't mess with hackers. They are not good people. And also, pick your friends wisely because you never know who you're going to be friends with all the way through your childhood into high school and even past that. And I'm extremely thankful to say I have a great group of friends that I've been friends with for years, and I'm going to keep it that way. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Peace.